Hey guys, it's Destiny, and yesterday we had our 2.1 live stream, and I thought I'd go over Acheron and things to consider when it comes to her kit, building her, and so on. Before we do that though, let me know in the comments down below which character are you guys most excited for from 2.1 or 2.2. Also, let me know any series you are also a huge fan of. For me, I'll always make mention of Pokemon or Persona for sure. Also, sorry if my mic sounds differently. Currently out of town for a few days, but the video after this should sound like normal. But for now, this is the best that I can do. If you guys do enjoy videos like these, do make sure to subscribe and also hit the like button, and now let's get straight into it. To start, let's go over Acheron's kit to get an idea of what she will want. Acheron is a Lightning Nihility character who, unlike most characters in Star Rail, is able to use her ultimate without actually using energy. She relies on /stream stacks in order to use her ultimate, and the way she gets stacks is through her skill and debuffs. Her skill will give her 2 stacks, so you'll likely want to spam her skill in order to get as many stacks as you can through her own ways. Allies can also grant Acheron stacks each time they deal a debuff onto an enemy. And this will definitely make Resolution Shines as Pearls of Sweat as a light cone option very valuable to place on a team member to ensure that attacks will be able to grant Acheron a stack. Acheron can also get a stack even when enemies inflict debuffs onto themselves. So for example, let's say an enemy explodes and inflicts a debuff onto adjacent enemies, Acheron can get a stack from this too. Each instance will grant a stack, so let's say 2 enemies die, one enemy will explode and then grant a stack, and then the other enemy will then explode afterwards and also grant another stack, so you'll be able to get 2 stacks total. Any form of debuff will count as well for Acheron stacks. Weakness breaking an enemy counts as a debuff, which will grant a stack, and essentially any debuff will grant a single stack from what we know so far. Acheron will highly benefit from Nihility allies as a result, and getting her stacks as fast as possible to unleash her ultimate will be your goal when you play this character. Acheron will require 9 stacks in order to use her ultimate, so she definitely will need someone to assist with getting her debuffs overall. Otherwise, it's likely that the stacks for her ultimate will take a very long time to get. Now that we've gone over the basics of Acheron's kit from what we do know so far, let's go over builds. When it comes to building Acheron, her ideal Relic set will be the new Pioneer set, which the set literally has the flowers that were shown when showing off Acheron in live stream as well on this Relic set. This set will be one of her best because it increases damage dealt to enemies with debuffs by 12%. Since Acheron will revolve around debuffs because of how her skill kit operates, this should result in 100% uptime on this damage increase with this set, especially with teammates who can inflict debuffs at a consistent rate. The 4-piece set is even better as you can get a good crit rate increase and also a nice crit damage increase as well, which Acheron will be able to benefit from this crit value given from this set as well as a damage increase. For those who do want speed on her though, and want potentially more speed depending on how your relic rolls go, you can go with the route of 2-piece Pioneer and 2-piece Messenger, which will allow her to be a bit faster and can help if you're trying to have a faster Acheron overall. Now, an interesting option you can also do is Prisoner in Deep Confinement. This set only really works if you plan to run her with damage over time centric characters, but since a lot of our roster from Nihility can do damage over time, this set definitely can be considered overall, and you can take advantage of the attack bonus from the set as well as a defense ignore. As for Planars for Acheron, I would consider potentially waiting for the new Planar sets coming soon, but other options could be Inert Salcedo for the increased crit rate and also ultimate damage. You can also consider the Space Planar set for the attack bonuses, but I would try to get a crit value Planar set overall. As for main stats, I would go with crit rate or crit damage body piece depending on which one you are lacking more, attack or speed boots, attack or lightning orb, just depends ultimately on which one you do end up getting, and definitely attack rope because she doesn't gain anything from using energy regeneration rope because how she requires /dream stacks to use her ultimate rather than using energy. As for substats, I would try to prioritize crit values, attack, and speed. When it comes to Lycone options, while we don't know officially what her Lycone does, it will more than likely be her best Lycone, which I'll go over the Lycone value once it's officially revealed if you guys should go for this Lycone, so stay tuned for that. But some options you can consider now is Good Night Sleep Well for the damage increases, since your team will try to get as many debuffs as they can, and as consistent as they can, this light cone can be a good 4-star option. Patience is all you need can be a good option for the damage increase, speed increase, and also Erode is nice just for additional debuff. Resolution Shines as Pearls of Sweat can also be a consideration just for the ensnared debuff effect. Silverwolf's signature light cone can be nice for the crit rate and also ether coat effect, but unfortunately, you won't really be able to take advantage of the effect hit rate portion of this light cone, so that is something to keep in mind as well. Overall though, we just have to see how her light cone compares in comparison to the ones I have mentioned, but I can see these options just being alternatives for her overall. As for Acheron general team concepts and synergies, as mentioned, you will want debuffers on the team, which can consist of essentially any Nihility ally, especially if you use Resolution Shines as Pearls of Sweat, and for sustains, you can go with a good amount of options. Any Preservation class character can hold the Trend of Universal Market Light Cone, since if an ally holding this light cone gets attacked, then there is a chance to inflict burn onto the enemy. This can help Acheron to get even more stacks without you actually needing to attack the enemy. Gallagher is also able to debuff from what we've seen from his ultimate, and he's also a nice sustain option for Acheron as a result, and he's also on her banner, so this is pretty convenient overall. A general team comp will likely be Acheron with 2 Nihility characters as well as a sustain. So keeping in mind the 2 Nihilities and the sustain, an example of this could be even what they showed in the live stream. They showed us Pela and Silverwolf. Silverwolf, as we know, is able to inflict consistent debuffs onto enemies with her basic attacks, her skill, her ultimate. So Silverwolf definitely will be an option when it does come to team building with Acheron, just because of what she's able to provide. You can also, of course, consider Pela. Pela is a great 4-star option. Pair her with Resolution Shines of Pearls of Sweat, and now her basic attacks will also be able to debuff. Pela's skill at E4 is able to make the ice resistance of enemies go down, but if you do have Resolution Shines, now that basic attack will also be able to decrease their defense, and of course her ultimate also decreases their defense. So there's definitely a lot of options when it comes to how to look at the Nihility characters. Sampo inflicts Wind Shear, Gweniphan inflicts Burn and Fire Kiss. Then we have Black Swan. Black Swan can decrease defense. She can also do damage over time, which the damage over time can definitely be very valuable if you are considering that prisoner set. But if you're not considering the prisoner set, then it doesn't really matter as much. But that doesn't mean that damage over time won't be good with her otherwise if you didn't use this relic set. It's just that you might have that additional bonus of ignoring defense. But I can definitely see damage over time characters also doing very well with Acheron. So yeah, there's plenty of options to consider when it comes to a Nihility roster. That'll be all though when it comes to building Acheron and just a general idea of team synergies. I'll go more in depth with teams in an upcoming video once I gather the potential possibilities that you can run with Acheron. I will also go over if she is as restrictive or non-restrictive as some may believe her to be. And lastly, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like to support the video, and I hope you all have a great one like always. Peace.